Right. My name's Greg, and I'm going to talk to you today about the Alkahoot. Before I get into that, I'm going to lead into a little bit of a story. So I work at Calvin Klein, and the big thing we did for certain groups of the company was alcohol awareness. So we first sat down and they talked to us about what is your blood alcohol level, how high it actually gets, and how quickly it gets, and then they gave us certain scenarios about what happens with it. And at the end of the class, they gave us these little keychain breathalyzers, which I thought was a cool part of it, but it made me wonder if there's something that's just as portable as that, but more accurate, so it can be of use. So it turns out there is. It's called the Alkahoot. Came out around October 2013, so it's pretty recent. It was invented by Benjamin Byron and Jonathan Ofer. They're actually in the Army, in the Safety and Logistics Department, and they actually had a lot of alcohol-related deaths, so they came up with this as a response to that. And I personally I know someone got injured in a drunk driving accident, so this is also something I think would have been used there too. This is a picture of the Alkahoot, of the app itself. This is a little bit how the interface looks like. It's pretty clean used. Then just a little stats. In 2012, there was over 10,000 deaths from alcohol-related accidents. That's about 30 people a day, 1 per 48 minutes. That caused over $51 billion of damage. So as you see, this affects everyone. Everyone here probably has some type of connection to this because it's a huge issue. So what I'm here to talk to you today specifically about is the 3 features of the Alkahoot. It's portability, its accuracy, and its ability to offer alternatives, which these are huge features. The first feature I'm going to talk to you about is its portability, of course. So I'm lucky enough to have the product here. It's pretty easy to use. It's pretty small. I think on the next slide I have it. Yeah, that's a zoom-in picture, but see, it's pretty small. You can actually take it with you. It's easy to install. Goes right into your headphone jack of your iPhone. Then also the mouthpiece, you can put it here. So it's really easy to install. You can see how small it is to carry it through. So real quick. So even if you're out, you have the strap, and it's easy to use. It actually costs only $119, so it's on the cheaper side, and it actually has free recalibration, meaning about every 400 puffs of the breathalyzer you have to get it recalibrated so it reads accurately. So for this app, you can actually send it into the manufacturer and get it recalibrated for free. There is competitors on the market. Backtrack. This is actually a breathalyzer that it's in sync with your phone. So you have the breathalyzer itself, the normal size, but it's hooked up to your phone. So so you breathe into it and it gives you the readings there. This is actually a little more accurate, but it costs a little more money. I think retails for $189, and it costs $20 to recalibrate each time. So again, it's more expensive, more accurate, but it's less portable, so there's a little trade-off there. The next feature I'm going to be talking to you about is its accuracy, which is probably the big one. I read a bunch of articles. It pretty much said as a 0.015 average standard deviation, which pretty much means it's like a gauge. You can't use it as the end-all be-all. So if you're out and you blow 0.06, 0.07, doesn't mean go dry. It just means, hey, I should stop drinking. I should use alternatives. That's what should be used as, make you more aware of how much alcohol you actually consumed. I also read in articles that actually parents have used this for their kids. They think their kids been drinking. They had this on their phone, easy to use, and they find out for sure if they've actually been drinking some alcohol. So there's a parental use to it. A person I interviewed, my dad, he actually works for Heineken, and they're actually backing this type of product. You've seen some of their commercials because they want to promote alcohol awareness and have people have overconsumption minimized across the industry. So this is a trending thing right now. Since this thing I said before came out October 2013, so it's really recent. This type of fad isn't going away in the industry. The next feature I'm going to be talking about, which is probably the big part of this app, is it offers alternatives. So pretty much when you blow in the breathalyzer, it gives you all your data and everything, but after, let's say you blow it really high, something like 0.08, gives you that alternative, say like right here, the interface of the restaurant. It gives you all the closest restaurants you can go to where you're at. So it hooks up obviously your GPS system. So it gives you all the closest restaurants if you go grab something to eat in case you drank too much. And it also gives you closest cab service. So if you blow over, it lists you all the closest cab services with 2 swipes of the button. So again, it gives you accessibility and to be able to give you those alternatives since they're right there for you. And also, I think this is a cool part of the app. Actually has a special contact list for you that you can preset ahead of time for people who you would call in case you are in a bad spot. Those like maybe 4 or 5 people you would call. Has easy access to that. So that's definitely a good thing to have, because all these alternatives, they're accessible. So it pretty much, so for my instance, I know someone got hurt. Maybe this could have been prevented if they had those alternatives right there for them, or they were able to see that data. So in conclusion, I covered today the 3 main features of Yakult. Its portability, its accuracy, and its ability to offer alternatives. I think this is a big thing in the industry now, because right now this technology is only going to get better. So eventually, we may one day get something as portable as that that's going to be as accurate as what the police have. So this could definitely make people more aware, and hopefully stop people from getting that first DUI, which is a huge thing. So hopefully this is a very innovative way. I hope in the future this can grow. Any questions?